Good morning to all of you. Now you are going to start second session class in geography. Your first chapter is going on, named India size and location. Yesterday you finished location of India. Where is your country in this world, on this earth, either in the east or in the west, either in the north or in the south? With the help of two types of imaginary lines, latitudes showing India from north to south, and longitudes showing India from west Gujarat 68 to the east Arunachal Pradesh 97 degree. You should understand that now distance on this earth is measured in degree. Now degree is divided into minutes. 1 degree has 60 minutes and minutes are divided into second. 1 minute means 60 seconds. Now, yesterday you started the size of India also. Comparing the size of other countries in the world, India has 7. India is the 7th largest country in the world, just after 6 countries. Now, you should understand here, you should understand the land boundary of India. India is a very large country. Its land boundary is also very large. Now, from this portion, land boundary which touches neighboring country, these land boundaries of India now is 1500. Land boundary of India is 1500 200 kilometers. Total land boundary of India is 15,200 kilometers. Total land boundary of India which touches the neighboring country, boundary of your neighboring countries, and seaside boundary of India, taking your Andaman Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep. Total seaside boundary of India is about 7,517 kilometers. Land boundary of India is 15,200 kilometers. And coastal boundary of India, seaside boundary of India, taking seaside boundary of Andaman Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep. Total coastal boundary of India, seaside boundary of India is about 7,517 kilometers. Then after you should understand that India is surrounded, India is bounded by new fold mountain, the Himalaya, in the north, northeast and northwest. Your country India is surrounded by new fold mountains, the Himalaya, in the north, all over the north, now northeastern part and northwestern part. After that, you will see that near 22 degree north latitude, India is arrived. After that, India, in the south, India goes on tackling, India goes on narrow and narrow towards the south. That is called Deccan Peninsula, Indian Peninsula, surrounded by water on 3 sides. So, at 22 degree north latitude, India is looking wide. Then after, if you go towards the south, towards the Deccan Peninsula, India, the size of India goes on tapering, narrowing, and goes on. Now it enters into the Indian Ocean, dividing Indian Ocean into two parts, the Arabian Sea in the west and the Bay of Bengal in the east. So at 22° north latitude, India is looking very wide. After that, Indian Peninsula starts, Deccan Peninsula starts and goes on tapering in the south, narrowing in the south, going into the Indian Ocean, dividing the ocean into two parts, the Arabian Sea in the west and the Bay of Bengal in the east. After that, you should understand length and width of India. Yesterday, I explained that now length of India is taken from latitudes about 8° north to 37° north. So, how many degrees are in your hand? Total degrees. India has 29 degrees. And these degrees are giving length. You know that latitudes are parallel to each other, giving one latitude 111 kilometers on the earth. So 29 multiplied by 111. So total length of India is about 3,200 kilometers from the south Kanyakumari to the north Jammu Kashmir. Total length of India is about 3,200 kilometers, 3,200 kilometers. Now, after that, width of India. Width of India is taken from longitudes. Yesterday, I finished that. You understood that India is from 68 degrees. 68 degrees east to 97 degrees east. 68 degree 7 minutes and 97 degree 25 minutes east. India's longitudinal extensions are from 68 degree, about 68 degrees east to 97 degrees east. It means India is in the eastern hemisphere, and these longitudes give you width of India, total width of India, total degrees. What are the total longitudinal degrees in India? So, total longitudinal degrees found in India are 29 degrees, about 29 degrees. Now, those minutes you can see in your book, minutes also, but about 6 minutes make 1 degree. Minutes are negligible, that is why we are not including here. So, in your book, 30 degree latitudes or 30 degree longitudinal extensions have been given. You can use 29 degree also with the help of calculation. Now total latitudinal degrees are also 29 degree. Total longitudinal degrees are also 29 degree from the west to east or east to west. Now these longitudinal degrees are not showing where is your country India, either in the west or east. It is showing that. Now what is the position of India in the eastern hemisphere? India is in eastern hemisphere according to longitudes, but in eastern hemisphere, where is the accurate position of India? Now from 68 degree to 97 degree east, 68 degree east to 97 degree east, and with the help of these degrees, 29 degrees, you can derive width of India from west to east. But you will have, now these are giving about 2900 kilometers. So length of India, total length of India from Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari, about 3200 kilometers, about. And total width of India, total length of India from the south, Kanyakumari to Jammu Kashmir, about 3200 kilometers. Total width of India from east to west is about 2900 kilometers. Now question is, now latitudinal or longitudinal extensions both are the same, about 29. Now latitudinal extensions are also 29 degree, and longitudinal extensions are also 29 degrees. But why is there difference of about 300 kilometers in length and width? Your north-south extension is about 300 kilometers more than east-west extension. Why this type of difference is found? This difference is because of now calculation, where degrees are changed into kilometer. Now your length has been taken from latitudes. You already know that latitudes are parallel to each other, giving 111 kilometer per degree. So 29 multiplied by 111 means about 3200 kilometers. But your width has been taken from longitudes. You already know that longitudes are not parallel. Why? You will have to look at your globe, model of your earth. If you look at your globe, what will you find? You will find that upward and downward your earth goes on shrinking. That is why. And longitudes are drawn from north pole to south pole. They are half circular. So they are not parallel due to shrinking of the earth upward and downward. Now they are not parallel. They are also shrinking. Longitudes are also shrinking. And you know that your country is also not at the equator. It starts from 8 degree to 37 degree. That is why, due to shrinking of the earth, longitudes are also shrinking. Giving about 1 degree means about 98 kilometers. So 29 multiplied by 98. So your width of India is about 300 kilometers less than your length, only 2900 kilometers. You should understand this topic again. Now, length of India is 3200 kilometers. Now it has been taken from latitudes. Latitudes are parallel. You already know. Width of India from east to west has been taken from longitudes. Longitudes are not parallel. because of shrinking of the earth upward and downward. It is true that at the equator, where earth is very wide, looking very wide, at every degree difference is 111 kilometer in even longitude also. But as your earth is going on tapering, narrowing upward and downward, shrinking upward and downward, that is why now longitudinal extensions are showing 300 kilometer less width of India in kilometer due to shrinking position of the earth, because India is not at the equator, India is above the equator. Now is it okay? After that, you should know that longitudes are not showing only where is your country India, where is any country either in the west or east. It is showing now time of any place also. In standard 6 you have finished. Now two types of time, local time and standard time. Local time is set at any place according to the position of the sun. If the sun is just above your head, it means that is 12 o'clock at this place, according to the position of the sun overhead. Now local time is set. But in any country there may be so many local times, but you need one standard time for your whole country. So India has taken a standard time from one local place, and that place has a standard meridian 82.5 degree. Now this longitude passes from Mirzapur district of Uttar Pradesh near Allahabad, 82.5 degree east longitude is passing from Mirzapur district in Uttar Pradesh near Allahabad. This longitude is a standard meridian for India. From this standard meridian, local time of that place Mirzapur has been taken as a standard time for India, all over India. So again, why? Question is, why India has so many longitudes from 68 degree to 97 degree? India has so many longitudes, but why India has taken 82.5 degree east to set our standard time? This is because this degree, this standard meridian 82.5 degree east is passing through about middle part of India, and it is giving now uniform time for all over India. Because India is a very large country, if local time of Arunachal Pradesh is taken, there will be confusion of 2 hours of time for western part of India, now Gujarat. So India is a very large country. From Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh in the east and Gujarat in the west, there is time difference of 2 hours. That is why this longitude which passes through Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh 82.5 degree east, that is a standard meridian for India, and it is giving your time for the entire country. This is called a standard time for India. Again, now India has taken one meridian as a standard meridian. That meridian passes through now Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh near Allahabad, 82.5 degree east. Now this is a standard meridian for India, and now this is giving time, back time has been taken for all over India, that is the standard time. Because if you are taking local time of Arunachal Pradesh, there will be 2 hours of difference between local time of Arunachal Pradesh and local time of now Gujarat, because India is a very large country. That is why this 82.5 degree which passes 82.5 degree longitude, 82.5 degrees longitude has been taken as a standard meridian, giving a standard time for all over India, because it is passing from about middle part of India. Now minimizing, decreasing the confusion of 2 hours lagging of time. Now it is divisible by 7.5, giving uniform time for all over India. That is why other longitudes have not been taken to fix our time. Only that longitude which is passing from near Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh at 82.5 degrees has been taken as a standard meridian, and that is giving a standard time for all over India.